Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's Curtis. Thank you for joining me today. We're in the beginning of June, and today I'm going to cover things on the latest military escalations that just happened recently, and then show you exactly how it's hitting your wallet at home as well. Okay? We're talking missiles, drone strikes, and gas prices in all one video. So, all the data, I just want to let you know, comes from credible sources. If you take a look at the bottom of the screen, I put the sources down there. We've got CNBC, CBS News, CENTCOM, the Associated Press, Moody's Analytics, okay? I like to put in some of my opinion as well, but of course, I want to provide you the data that gives you the facts. Now, if you can click that like button for me, click that subscribe button, follow me as well, and drop a comment, okay? If you've got anything that you'd like to share based off of what we're covering, how your wallet's being affected, how you hate high gas prices, how your groceries have gone up with inflation, etc., right? Drop it into the comments and share that with us. I will do my absolute best to respond back to each and every one of you. So let's go ahead and get started with Trump, the United States versus Iran. So here's the breaking news from just earlier this week, okay? This is past 90 days of the conflict already. Iran just fired ballistic missiles at US military bases in Kuwait and Bahrain. The IRGC, that's Iran's Revolutionary Guard, said these were precise and concentrated strikes. They even warned that the era of hit and run is over. But here's the thing, okay? The United States says that every single one of those missiles had failed. Two aimed at Kuwait broke apart or fell short. Three that were aimed at Bahrain were intercepted by United States and Bahrainian air defense systems. So that was good news. The United States also shot down three Iranian drones that were headed towards civilian ships, and the United States struck back. American forces hit Iranian ground control station on Qishm Island, right near the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, the peace talks are in a weird place right now, okay? Sure, you all have heard of it. There's been a lot of promises, right, that have been broken. Okay, apparently it's supposed to be negotiated and real soon to coming up with a deal. So Iranian media says Tehran has stopped communicating with mediators, but Trump says that the talks are still going on right now. Secretary of State Marco Rubio told Congress that a deal could potentially happen, soon, tomorrow, next week. But he also warned that even if a deal is reached, it might not be acceptable to the Senate. So, of course, the situation is very fluid and very tense right now. There's no secret on that. If you've been keeping up with the news, um, it's been back and forth, a lot of promises, a lot of delays. We're still waiting to see what's going to happen. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you how this war is actually costing you, you and your family more every single day. Okay, I know I'm feeling it. I know that it's a lot more costlier for me to support my family with this. Okay, so American households have paid an average of $450 extra on energy costs since the war began back in February. This is costing consumers nearly $60 billion total. All right, that's 60 billion with a B. $4.29 per gallon. Gas prices are up 44% from $2.98 before the war. And even with a deal, experts say that pre-war prices won't return until mid to late 2027. Okay, that's one thing that I'm very curious and interested on how it's going to play out. Is the aftershock of all these global nations using their energy reserves, and then now even if the Strait of Hormuz is opened up and we can free some of those oil out, how will it affect us? And then how will it affect our wallets as well? Right in the middle, right? $96 per barrel of water. I mean, it's been fluctuating, and it's been roughly about $100 per barrel. This is $96 per barrel as of June 2nd. The Strait of Hormuz closure removed 20% of global oil supply from the market. And if you've been keeping up with that, right, a lot of countries, I was just watching the news. The Philippines, they're down to like 45 days of reserves, right? That's a month and a half. That's just insane. Can you imagine being out of gas, being out of oil to generate energy, electricity, stuff like that. It's a huge deal across the globe right now. And then on the far right, $450 extra per household. Okay, Moody's Analytics say that the average United States household has spent $447 more on fuel since the war had begun. Apparently, they're saying that this is erasing the $384 tax cut benefit as well. So, I mean, it's kind of offsetting each other. At the end of the day, we're still spending more. This is how it's, I mean, it's directly and indirectly affecting us financially right now. And this is only one part. Okay, so I want to wrap things up here, okay? The military situation is getting worse, not better. Okay, every time they delay it, there's more strikes happening, right? So, Iran is firing missiles at our allies. The United States is striking back, and every bit of this escalation keeps oil prices high. The average American household, okay, again, has paid $450 extra on energy since February. That's real money, right? Think about how much you can actually supply your family with 450 extra dollars. I mean, to some small families, that could be easily a couple months worth of groceries, okay? In my next part, I'm going to share and show you all why gas prices are going to stay high for a very long time, okay? That's one of the things that, again, I'm really interested in. I want to see how that plays out. Even if they announce a peace deal tomorrow, we're unsure, right? So I want to break those things down for you in my next part of this series here. Again, if you can press that like button, give me a subscribe. Also click on that bell, right? Notification. So when my next part comes out, you'll be notified. That way you can catch it as well. Okay. And then lastly, if you have any questions, comments, drop it into the comment area. I'm so happy when you all leave comments. I will try my absolute best to respond to your comments as well, and we'll have some fun there. So again, my name is Curtis. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to my next video on this subject right here, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, make it a great day.